Millennials and Gen Z groups are dealing with a much different economy than previous generations. From student loan debt to a housing market that feels out of reach, navigating money can be difficult at any age, but is traditional money advice outdated for young adults today?
Haley Sachs is a financial expert and the author of the New York Times bestseller, Future Rich Person. Haley also hosts the Financial Tea podcast, and she joins us to talk about this very important topic. You have so many titles.
I have so many titles.
So you must know what you're talking about.
Oh, wow. I guess so.
The title of the book is so good.
It
Future
is.
Rich Person.
Yes.
That would pull me in. I love these kinds of books.
Oh, good. Okay. I feel like you're going to love this book, Sheba, because it like has so many pop culture references and like real life stories.
Yeah.
And it has the new rules of building wealth, which we really need.
Well, that's, my friend and I were talking over this weekend. It's like the economic system has shifted.
So much.
Right? But you're still supposed to do all the same things that you used to do.
I know.
But why?
I know. It's like, oh, get the 401k,
Yeah.
stay at your job forever,
Buy a house, all the things, right? And young people are struggling with that.
Totally, and it doesn't fit the economy that we're in now. And so that's why it was so important to write the book and to do the podcast Financial Tea, because I'm able to meet the moment and give young people the advice that they actually need for 2026.
So what is the number one piece of advice you give people right now?
The number one piece of advice that I give people is really to run the numbers instead of just going off of the status quo. So, you gave the example of buying a house.
Right.
When you actually look at the numbers, which, people look at buying a house and they think, oh, that's the pinnacle of the American dream.
Yeah.
I've made it. But when you run the numbers in many cities, if you actually invest your down payment money instead in rent, you will make more.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
and what an innovative idea.
yeah. And it's about stepping away from what you think is the right answer and instead doing what actually mathematically makes sense.
Absolutely. I think also young people get frustrated because when they voice these frustrations, they hear from people who had it easier in many ways than other generations. Like, well, if you would stop buying lattes, and it's like, well, that's not going to help me save for a house down payment or an investment down payment.
Yes, and I think that also leads to a lot of financial nihilism,
Right.
Yes.
which I talk about a lot, which is, where you think that everything is so stacked against you, Sheba, that you're just like, okay, I'm going to give up.
Right.
I'm going to use buy now, pay later to go to Coachella. I'm going to spend money looking rich instead of being rich.
Yeah.
But there still is so much opportunity to get rich, to be a future rich person. You just have to know where to find it.
So where do I find it?
Well, I would say, number one, it's really about being in control of your own finances. So like having a monthly money date, taking that time every month where you're sitting down with your finances, because so many people base their money on vibes. But,
I get it.
and you're using Apple Pay, like Apple be paying.
Yeah.
And you're just
Like Monopoly money.
Yes, Monopoly money. But what you don't track will never grow.
Yeah.
So first and foremost, it's about understanding where you're at. I also really talk a lot about earning more, which I know sounds so obvious, but I have a full chapter in the book about securing the damn bag, because so many people never negotiate their salaries.
Yeah.
And they
Just take what they're given.
Take what they're given, and you get sort of lost in the sauce, sunk cost fallacy. I've been at this job forever. I'm just going to stay there, but you're not increasing your income. But the cost of living since 2000 has increased 67%.
Oy.
Wages have increased 7%.
Wow.
So if you are not advocating for
Not
yourself,
for the CEOs, though, because we read this morning that they're making plenty of money.
they
Exactly.
sure are.
Yeah.
They sure are. But you got to treat yourself like a
Yes.
CEO. You got to be finding a way to make more money.
Absolutely. Well, books like these, I think, are so crucial because we always talk about how you don't get financial education in school. I was one of those people who got to my early 20s and knew nothing about money. And so I read a ton of books like these. I find that they're so helpful because you reach people where they are instead of you having to be in a room and pretend that you know what an interest rate or whatever it is in your young 20s is.
And I feel like that's so much of the issue with finance is that
Right.
people, sort of count themselves out because they think
don't understand it.
They don't understand it, and
It's
they think
intimidating, too,
It's
for some people,
intimidating.
yeah.
It's not for me. No one's explaining it in a way that they understand, and
Right.
that's why I do the work that I do. From the social media that I do to the podcast Financial Tea to the book, like it's about explaining it in a way that it's like your friend.
Sure.
And using the references that you love and already know so that you can, it's like putting spinach in a brownie.
But I think also, even though it's for millennials and Gen Z, I think baby boomers need to be reading this too, based on something that you said, is that I think they don't realize, a lot of them, they were able to inherit money.
Right.
They didn't have student loans. They had all these other
Yes.
things. And so when they go and point the finger and say, don't have
Yes,
another latte,
sure.
they need to be reading your book too to understand what the younger generation is up against.
That's such a good point, Jamie. Like, they need to have empathy for what we're going through and understand that, like, it actually takes a lot more creativity to get where you want to go now.
Yes, absolutely.
They bought a house for $1.50. Now it's worth $1 million, and they want to get financial advice.
It's 100% more to buy a house now.
100% more?
Yeah.
Wow.
I really like you, but now I'm depressed. Okay.
No, we are going to be,
so much
because
opportunity
we're going
to
to read
grow
the
well.
Future Rich Person book, and we're going to be rich people.
Thank
No,
you
I
so
have all
much.
the ways to get, you know.
Well, we're taking this
I was
with us
about to
today.
say, I'm going to pour that
Thank
down.
you so much for
thank
being with
you.
us. We
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it.